how you feel is very important, which is trust your gut, because you're going to
Yes.
feel something. If I tell you now, Blanka, can I borrow something from you? Like a
Mhm.
very valuable thing. Because you know me so well. Of course, Yola, no problem. But you didn't even check your gut.
Hello, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, Renew Motherhood. And this episode is how to become an entrepreneur as a mom. For this topic, I have a wonderful guest, Yola Bastos. Please briefly introduce yourself. Who are you? Where are you from?
Hello, everyone, and hello, Blanca. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Yola Bastos. I'm from Portugal, but I live in United Kingdom, specifically in London, and I've got a daughter. She's an adult already, and I run three businesses. One of them is called Women Flicks, which helps women to achieve financial freedom. The other one is a marketing agency where we help businesses to scale their businesses on social media or through email marketing, website, logos, anything that you can think about it. And nowadays we need to be present on social media and in all these places, so I can help. And the other one is lashes and microblading treatments, which is my
Completely
first
different.
one. It's still connecting people because I'm supporting, I'm helping, I'm still helping. That was my baby boy, my first baby. So
Great.
yeah.
I love this. When we were talking, you shared a lot of life experiences that truly challenged you. Which one challenged you the most looking backward now on your life's journey, and how did you manage the situation?
It's a good question,
Pick
but
up
very
this one.
difficult to answer. Like the which one was the most difficult? Uh, I don't know if I can answer that. If there is only like the most difficult. I've been through so many difficult times,
Yes.
but in about saying roughly, do you know what came to my mind? One difficult was when I was young. I was modeling, I was living the life, and then I got pregnant and I decided to be a mom. That was
Okay.
difficult, but
So,
at the same time, yeah, it was difficult. It
how
was
did you
difficult
handle
not in
that?
a way like I
Because
can't.
modeling also means you have got to look at yourself, your body, your
That's
appearance, and then getting
yeah.
pregnant, everything is changing, your body is changing, your
Yes.
physiology is changing.
Yes.
So,
And then also back in the days, being an African model would be rejected, or being pregnant and then go back to modeling was impossible, especially if you are a Black woman or
oh,
Black person. It gets even worse. Nowadays, you have black, white, red, pink, blue, skinny, too big, too big. You understand? It's a
yes.
different, nowadays we have a different approach to modeling. And I knew that I need to leave modeling. I left modeling, and it was difficult because of that. But at the same time, I didn't think too much. I want to be a mom,
Mhm.
and it was like, oh my God, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm doing this. So from the time I accept and I share with the others, like with my mom, with my partner, and everything, I completely change my way of seeing things and start to reject the other things that I was doing. Reject in a way, in a positive way, not just blocking, but still, I remember my last my last modeling catwalk was I was 4 months pregnant and no signs of pregnancy. My
Wow.
manager couldn't see even until today. My manager don't know I had a kid because I hide it. But I was clean. I was like, and it was bikini catwalk.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, oh wow, at least I've got this job. And then from now I'm not gonna do anything else.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but
This
was
is an amazing story, but yes, how did this make you feel actually? Because I can remember that the decision to make to leave the job and to go into motherhood wasn't easy for me. So I think it's a big change.
I was too, first of all, I was young. I had other dreams as well, like modeling, but at the same time, I did ask to the universe when I was younger that I want to have a child when I was 21, and the universe provided me that. So I couldn't reject.
Okay, so you asked and you got.
Couldn't be more happy than that because when I realized, I said, "Oh, I'm 21, I'm pregnant. This is what I asked." So God provides.
That's great. That's really great.
And that's
So,
the way I trust me, is the way really I accept and I moved forward towards my having my child. And I was
yes.
happy.
So this was the one and foremost thought inside of yourself and
Yeah.
nothing else. And then you could step into, right?
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
definitely. I'm trying to get my light right. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I think it's a bit bright. Oops. Can you see me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think something changed here. And I did also ask the universe for a girl, and he gave me a girl.
So wonderful.
Yeah.
Everyone could do this. Oh, this time I don't want to have a boy. This time I want to have a girl.
It's like your dreams come true.
Yeah, that's
Be
great.
careful what you say to your God or to your whatever you people believe, but be careful with your words. I always say be careful with your words.
Yes.
Even if it's for good or for bad, we need to be careful. Because
Okay, so you stepped into motherhood and then you stepped into entrepreneurship.
that's right.
And what's the story behind? Why did you, I wouldn't say change, but add another topic or another, yeah, field in your life?
I always been a person of people,
Mhm.
yeah, a person of people. And all my journey, even before have being a mother, I always been connected, doing things for others, like supporting. My profession always was linked in doing things for people.
Mhm.
It's like caring, supporting, listening. And then I was working one of the few years ago, I was working in the care field, healthcare field. And for some reason, I started to feel like I don't belong here. Something was wrong. I was feeling sad going to work. And
Mhm.
this was when I changed the unit. I was working in hospital and I was moved to another unit. And when I was moved to that unit, I felt a bit, how I say, dislocated outside of I couldn't feel the team. I don't know, something was bubbling, but already the universe was working on me. I didn't know, but I
Mhm.
was feeling like something is wrong and start to go work and feeling sad. And by the time I arrive every day, I start to see my signs in myself and see that's what should I do. And for some reason, I came to a point that I was almost in depression. I went to the doctor because I felt like I was analyzing my signs. I called my GP. I went to a doctor, and the doctor said, Yola, you are about to or are at the beginning of a depression. And I said, huh? Depression? I never had this depression. I hear a lot of that. And I heard a lot of during the times where when I was working at the hospital. And for some reason, I came home. She gave me some days off, and she also prescribed me some drugs. And I didn't collect the drugs, but I sat down on my sofa. I watched a couple of videos, and I started to knit. And while I was knitting, for some reason, I got into a video of a woman saying, do you know how to build a business? And that woman, she was so fearless. She was so powerful. I really connect with her message. And she started to talk, and I'm like, I'm going to get a book, a notebook to write. And I started to write down things because she was talking about how to create your business, but on top of that, she was touching on my pain. Why are you feeling like this? You don't belong
Wow.
anymore to that place. You're not doing.
Talking directly
And
to
then
you.
on that specific night, I wrote my first business plan.
Wow.
By that video. I don't know how long took that video, but maybe an hour and a half or so. But she was so good that she guided me on every single step. And then from that day, I built my baby business, which is the lash extensions. And I was
So
like
you
another.
immediately had an idea of what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it's
Yes.
completely different than to work in the health section, right?
But because I'm coming from there, I didn't think too much, Blanca. To be fair, I didn't think, "Oh, maybe I'm capable of this." I just thought about it because I was my daughter, one of my birthdays, my daughter gave me as a gift a session, a lash extension set. So the girl came to my house, I laid down and she started to do my lashes. And I was fascinated by the fact that she's doing that one by one and so particularly. And I'm like, how did you do that? Where did you take your course? And I kept this on my pocket, And when this business thing, this YouTube video came, it's like lash extensions. I can do that. I didn't think and end up being real. I can do that because with my background on healthcare, we are very, I can say in general, we are very calm people. Like when we work in healthcare, we are attend to details. We check symptoms. We do a lot of things that help us to be aware of situations that you probably not. Because I can be in a room with you, and if someone faint, you're probably gonna scream because he faint. But I'm already checking his sight, if he's called color, if his tongue is turned. I will check different things because, and in a calm way. I'm not gonna be. Oh, do you understand? Yes. So when I decided to go for the lash therapy, like being a lash therapist, I wasn't sure if I can do it. And actually, on the day of the course, I arrived and I was. No, I can't do this. I was really struggling. But after a couple of hours, when I left the place with my certification, I said, I'm going to do my best. And because I have that patience and that calmness, I could succeed. Because doing lashes is not an easy thing, even if people think it is. But the more you practice, the more you get used to. But you still need to have the same patience and the same calmness since the day one. You cannot rush anything because it's a very, how I say,
detailed or
yeah, is detailed, but at a sensitive place as well. Is your eyes. So yeah, so I was like, I actually can do this.
So great.
So that's how we started.
That's how you started. Yes, being a mother and going to earn money at the same time, this isn't easy at all. But yes, what would be your number one advice for other mothers? How can they go through this? How can they handle the situation of going to work or having a business and being a mother at the same time to serve your kid, just to be there, to be present? And yes, is there a number one advice that you have to balance this?
It must be, maybe it's going to sound strange or rude, but being a mother is a business. I don't know if people can understand me in general, but
I can.
It's not something that you can put on the side if you have a business, if you work for others, if you are employed, if you are full-time, part-time, doesn't matter. Being a mother is your first job. It is, even if they go to school or not, it is my first job. It is my first business. That's the one that since soon we became mothers, we get our first business, our first brand, which is our babies. And then they grow and they fly by themselves. But until then, we do have a lot of things to do for them and with them. So that's my advice. Remember that he's your first business, or
yes,
like I said, can be found weird, sound weird, but I'm not trying to say a business has a business that you earn money, but as a business part of your journey for yourself and for your family, because you are not alone anymore. So you go one more to care apart from yourself.
Yes, you take the responsibility. You have to get solutions for problems that suddenly show up you have never thought about.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So
right.
having a little baby, for example, they might be sick and you don't know what to do the first time. If they fever very high and where to go to the doctor and how to
Yes,
manage everything actually.
right. And it is important as well with this that I just said. Remember, it's your first business. Don't forget about yourself.
Mhm.
Don't forget about to take care of yourself. Because before that business come into our lives, we were taking care about ourselves. So it's a gentle reminder from my side, like you're still alive, you're still there, so you need to take care of yourself in order to be able to take care of your business, no matter what kind of business, but essentially your family and then your business has a brand or anything that you do, or even a job if you are employed for some other for another for someone else, you still need to care about yourself. The
Absolutely. So
main.
what are you doing to take care of yourself? Is there something you like to share? What helps
Oh
you?
yes. Yes, I love it. I do meditation. I practice meditation every morning. I So I can say me, I do every morning I take an hour for myself before anything happens. Anything. I don't put anything, no phones, no nothing. It's me, myself, and I, which I stand up, no, I sit down, I meditate, and then I write my journal where I place my reflections from the day before, my gratitude, and then my challenges and then my goals. And everything is for the day. It's not for the month or for the week or for the next time. It's for the specific day because I do remember every day when I wake up, today is the day. No
Yes.
matter what happened yesterday, no matter what's going to happen tomorrow, but we only have today. So I believe in that concept. And I take my day like that and it works beautifully, beautifully. And then I go for my exercise, which can be anything that people can practice. But I do swim, do gym and sauna and jacuzzi lately. So I'm enjoying.
Sounds great.
I gave an upgrade to myself. Yes, but
So
I believe in if you can do these things daily, don't need to be, like I said, 1 hour, don't need to be much. You can do 10 minutes each, and you're going to be so much transformed and so much in peace to carry on your day, to energize you, to strengthen you, give you strength and everything. So,
kind of reconnecting yourself to yourself, right?
yes,
So
yes,
that's great. Yes, I love
it is.
this.
It is.
What would you say makes you unique? What are the strengths that you had to develop in your life that help to support others? You mentioned your patience.
I'm patient, but I can be not patient as well. No, but I'm patient. I hear a lot.
Mhm.
Silence is one of my strengths. Nowadays, used to be less. I used to talk a lot, listen, and then give my opinion. Nowadays, it's different. I'm more into listen than actually speak about others or give my opinions because people sometimes they can't understand because they're not on that level. So
Mhm.
it's quite difficult unless I'm doing some work in my business, like
Mhm.
coaching, for example, it's different. But on the normal life, yes, listening. Other strength, I'm quite cheerful. I'm very and I'm strong. I'm powerful.
Yes.
I I believe. I believe in things. I really take care of how I say, my thoughts. So that makes me aware of what's going on, and I take care of my words. So I'm careful as well with my words and everything. So
Yes,
when
if you are a listener.
also, when I say I believe, it's not about believing and beliefs, but I believe in myself. I believe I can do something and I go forward. I don't fear, like I don't feel like scared to
Mhm.
feel it. Yeah.
So you trust in yourself.
Yeah.
That's great. Yes. Okay. So did you make mistake that others could learn from? Because I always think we can learn from mistakes, but sometimes it doesn't have to be our mistakes. It's great
Right.
to learn from others too.
Yes, yes. I did back in the days, I did trust people too much. So I made a mistake in trusting the wrong people. I can't really think
What can
about.
save people from this? What would you say, or what would you make different, or what have you done different then when you figured out, okay, I have trusted too much or trust the wrong person. So how can you avoid this?
Coming to the point where I was talking about my self-care in the morning, and then I said my strengths, listen instead of talking, because it helps me to really understand where should I go, should I stay? Because like I said, I believe in me, but I believe in my, we had this word as well somewhere, but we trust your gut. There is moments that I didn't trust my gut, and I
Oh,
moved forward because I trust the person, and I
yes.
was not feeling like I should trust, but I still trust, if I make sense. So I end up,
Okay.
yeah. So trust your gut instead of trust people before, because sometimes it's the type of relationships we think is my mom, my mom. It's not my situation, but is your parent, is someone very close, and automatically you're not even checking your gut, but you just trusting. It's something that we need to take in place, like be more aware of the surroundings and how you feel. How you feel is very important, which is trust your gut, because you're gonna
Yes.
feel something. If I tell you now, Blanka, can I borrow something from you, like a
Mhm.
very valuable thing? Because you know me so well. Of course, Yola, no problem. But you
Mhm.
didn't even check your gut. So before that, make sure you breathe in, keep silence for a while, and then come with the answer. Because we tend to be like very, oh yes, of course. No, it's not always. No, it should be. You need to be aware and then be able to give the right answer by our feelings, ourselves. We need to be, yeah,
So take a little time
yeah.
before you go out. Take a little
Mhm.
time for yourself or for, yes, making up your mind around this question or what you like to
Yes.
answer, and then go out.
Mhm.
That's
Because
great.
especially on our entrepreneurship journey, you
Yes.
can imagine you're gonna meet someone today, and it's amazing, and you get connected so well, and that person say, Blanka, let's drop our business and start a business together, and you straight away you say yes. You understand? This is out of control. This is
Yes.
something that we need to think. We need to step that back, have that moment in silence, and listen our body. Listen, get connected with your gut and see what you're gonna, because sometimes can work, but you need that time. You need to have time to make a decision. And some my regrets is that I didn't took time to make a decision, to choose the right way. Like that's why I had bad situations. But yes.
So that's great. To
Mm.
really to take a moment and to think about and to listen to your intuition. What is your body telling you? What is your gut feeling telling you? And is this only coming from your head and your ideas, or is
Yeah,
this coming from
your
deeper
gut.
inside of your body?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I love this. So what are your offers now? What do you offer? You have got your lash.
Nowadays, sorry, Blanca, to be fair, nowadays my lashes is the less, how I say, business that I touch. I do
Okay.
not do that much because I don't have time with the coaching and the marketing, the digital marketing.
Yeah.
So that is that. And then you need to find a way to do things, but you cannot do everything.
Yes, that's it. So, and especially being a mom too.
And then on top of that, have a house to run, do your job, work. It is impossible to do so many things unless I have employees, and I do not have for the lashes. But it's the one that I do less because I had to think about, I had to stop and think what is the best for me right now. And I felt like was the lashes to put more on the side. Doesn't mean I don't do, I still do, but
Mhm.
less before. So what is my offers you were asking?
Yes.
At the moment, based on my business for coaching, we do run a community for women where we teach, we provide tools, and we teach how to improve or how to achieve your financial freedom. Sometimes women when they hear this financial freedom, they might think like this might take me 6 months and I'm free. No, it's not like that. There is
Mhm.
no black and white. It's going to be black, gray, and then turns to a little white. But it's not a simple change or a simple thing to do.
Mhm.
But it's possible. So
So
that's
step by
how we.
step.
Yes, that's right. So we have a program where we teach and is in a community. At the same time, on the other side, for digital marketing, I have an agency where we can offer support, can be from a consultation to see how your business is doing, or even if you are ready to go to start your business on social media or you want any advice. So that's my offers and at the moment.
Yeah, great. So where can people find you and reach out to you if they say, "Oh, I need some help in my digital marketing," or "I would love to learn more about financial freedom," or yes, where
I
can they?
do have a page with which I call my profile page, my profiled landline. Landline, sorry. Why I'm talking landline. Landline is to call. So I do have a page I can provide, which is yolabash/womenflix.org. I can pass to you and then you can share as well.
Yes, absolutely. I place this in the description.
Right.
And are you on social media as well? Can people find you on social media?
Yes, I am on LinkedIn, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me there doing my dances because I love to dance.
Oh, we can see some private things about you.
Yes, a little bit. Dance, and I love photography as a model like I used to be. So I keep taking pictures, and I love the fact that I put my favorite song and just showing a little bit about myself.
Great.
No, I'm not that kind of that you're gonna be seeing too much about my private life, but yes, it's gonna
So
be
awesome.
something, some funny, another one super mega funny.
Okay, great. Thank
This
you
is
very much.
TikTok. Sorry, Blanca. I'm talking about TikTok. LinkedIn is more professional, but yes, I'm there.
Yes, probably TikTok is the dancing platform, isn't it?
Yeah.
So at least it started as this. I think it's
Started in COVID times only, yeah, when we were in COVID. Yeah.
okay, Yola. It was a pleasure to have you here,
Thank
that you
you.
are my guest on this podcast. And yes, thank you very much.
Thank you
And
as well. And I wish you all the best. And I'm
thank
so
you.
grateful for being here with you today. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much. Please subscribe this channel and this podcast and stay tuned.